Taurus, how are you doing? What's up with it? Let's get right into it. Ooh. Let's get into your reading. Let's see what's the tea. Y'all like my new crystal? My calcite, ain't it so pretty? It's beautiful, ain't it? Yes, sir. Anyways, let's get right into this message, Taurus. Let's see what the divine has for you. Remember when I did y'all's, and if you haven't watched it yet, Taurus, okay? First of all, let me introduce myself. If this is your first time seeing me, how you doing? My name is With Love Kendra, okay? We're gonna get into y'all message. This is gonna be your bonus reading. And I should have put that because this is a bonus reading for Taurus. Because the reading that I did for the signs, Aries through Capricorn, y'all's reading was really interesting. It was kind of hard to really see what was going on. Like from what I got, it to me, what it seemed like was there was somebody who was messing with somebody else's, like there's a third party situation. The couple both know the third party, and the third party was getting caught up in some type of. I feel like there was Taurus was getting caught up, like the third party was setting you up to be caught by your person. So it was mind blowing. Okay, it was mind blowing. So we're gonna check in with you. Look at the beauty salon card. Somebody could be an esthetician or do beauty services. I said esthetician. I didn't even hesitate to say esthetician. Okay. What we talking about now, Taurus? The bridge. Scorpio had this too. You could connect the dots to a split up. You're putting two and two together about a split up. Okay. Oh, we got the bench out here. See, you didn't know something, Taurus. I feel like you're just sitting back. You know how when you sit, when you're on a bench in a train? I mean, when you're on a bench on a train. When you're sitting down, you get to like get a better scope of something and something ain't all what it seems like. Somebody's like, oh yeah, like they're trying to make it seem like it's great and something ain't what it seems. Okay? We got the death card, the cemetery. You're trying to see something from a place of like, is this somebody's idea? This somebody's dream? You're trying to figure out what somebody's dream or end goal is. Like, what's your idea? What's your, you could be having some issue with a Scorpio. And I don't know if there's an actual issue there, but I feel like you could be trying to figure out or get into the mindset of them. It doesn't have to be a Scorpio, but it's some type of ending that has occurred. The cemetery card is out here. So, Taurus, you're trying to figure out what caused an ending. What caused a death, possibly? What caused an ending? You're trying to get into the mindset of something, of someone with the roof card here. The roof card for me is like the head space, what you're thinking about, what's being thought about. Give me one with the roof. You're like, what were you thinking? Somebody was thinking about money, while somebody else was like trying to pursue their dreams, be comfortable, stay in a hotel. Somebody was thinking about money, and then like two people or some type of relationship here. There was a conversation about this. You could have thought shit, everything was cool, everything was going on the up and up. And then you saw something was presented to you. You see somebody doing something, you feel like they're doing good. Or they're taking off, they're traveling, there's travel here. We got the airport. So I don't know if you haven't seen something. I don't know if you haven't seen somebody in a while because you've been traveling. And so it's like, you know, you haven't been able to touch down and figure out what's going on. Taurus, why do I feel like you're out of the loop and you're just trying to figure it out? Scorpio Libra energy out here, Taurus. Oh, something, I don't know, with this ship card, I don't know if you're like traveling, you know, you're overseas, you're on, you know what I mean? So it's like you're out of the loop with something. So you're trying to put two and two together. You're trying to figure something out. There was some type of drama or something that occurred and you're like, okay, what happened? It happened with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I don't even know if this is necessarily your business, but it's like you're trying to figure out what happened because it triggered somebody to either, if this was an actual death that occurred, you're trying to figure out what happened that put this person in the hospital, or if this is something that happened and you didn't know about, you're just trying to put the pieces together and be like, oh, how did that happen that led this person to some type of healing or working on healing on themselves? Like, what happened? Damn, I wish I had my moderators in here. These accounts are so stupid. This card is trying to pop out. Because as far as you knew, like things were growing. Someone was doing really well. And then it led this person to like work it. Somebody could also be in jail, or you're like, well, what happened? How did somebody end up in jail? Or how did they end up, you know, jail. How did somebody end up in jail? You thought somebody was doing good. They had money. They had things going for themselves. They had a boutique. They had a house. This person could possibly work in a salon, or maybe they were, you know, getting themselves all made up and doing really good. And you're like, I saw you know, you knew this person was doing well. So what happened? Because we could talk about this shit all day. So what happened? Because you're trying to figure it out, Taurus. Court. Could be a Libra. There was a conversation about reading or readings or tarot, or something legally took place, something that permitted fairness, justice, and it wasn't fair. You see somebody being really peaceful, like someone's very peaceful. They're not traditional. This person is taking a risk. So you're trying to figure out what's up. Like, where's the competition, or where's the beef possibly coming from? What's the arena card about? Something happened in the summertime. What happened in the summer? Something spiritual took place. Somebody went through some type of spiritual evolution, or somebody became more spiritual over the summertime. Or in the summer, somebody became more spiritual. Because you could have thought that somebody was living a whole nother way, and now it's like, oh, you don't live like that no more. Now you're more spiritual. Now you're, you know, going through some spiritual process, healing, being secluded. You've been watching somebody's journey here. Somebody, yeah, I told you. I know it. You've been watching somebody's journey. You've been watching somebody heal. You could have thought this person was like living their best life. You could have possibly seen this person like out, or just thinking that maybe whatever was they could have been struggling with, like, that's over. What's the tavern energy about? The tavern for me is a card of like addictions, being addicted to food, drinking, excessive, whatever, just expending excessive amounts or amounts of money, or just it being excessive. But someone got clean, someone could have went to church, and it's like they relapsed or they got into it again. Something happened with their childhood. Someone's childhood is breaking them. Somebody's thinking about childhood and that's breaking them, Taurus. I don't know if this is what you're going through or you are seeing somebody else go through this transformation, and that's what you're trying to figure out. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you see somebody working. They're partying. They're focused on themselves. Seems like this person is living their best life. You know? But it seems like you're sitting on the sidelines and watching somebody live their life. Tell me about this energy of this third party situation that was coming up for Taurus. You were getting signs and synchronicities, a warning about something. Something was coming. A witch or somebody spiritual told you that something was coming. Like you were forewarned. I don't know what it is with you and this beauty salon thing. If you know somebody in a beauty salon, or maybe this person comes to the beauty salon. But a basketball, we got arena, government building. So somebody works in a government building for the civic. You could work for a government, institution or whatever like that. Maybe the arena or the competition, there seems to be some type of beef that's there with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But you've been really like chill because of something to do with money. But something about money ain't funny, honey. Somebody could have been money hungry. Someone also went through some type of transition and somebody had to walk away. Oh, what the hell, Taurus? What? Y'all got what? Okay. In this third party situation, somebody was money hungry. Or they were pissing it or wasting it away. Partying and shit. Now they're going through some type of lesson or going to nature, the forest card is like going through some type of spiritual cleanse. We got the window. You're seeing somebody go through some change. You're seeing, look, it's a lot of spying energy. I don't know why there's so much spying or why are you trying to figure it out, Taurus? Why the hell are you so goddamn nosy? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Unless somebody is spying on your life. Because I'm like, why the hell are you so damn nosy? Because there's some healing going on. But it seems like this healing that's taking place seems to be like, it's dangerous. Why is it so dangerous? Because church folk got something to say about it. Somebody on their spiritual journey and people who are religious got something to say about somebody's spiritual journey or what somebody's going through or what somebody experienced. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Something happened in the summertime. We're at somebody's house. because somebody was overspending. But they naturally abundant though. They got it like whoever this is, they got it like that. The issue is that when it comes to the matrix or the outside world, this person lives very different. They're very abundant. They got it like that. But I feel like something about the outside world. What's the outside world? What's the outside world? Eight of Cups. Somebody that left something. They done went within. It could be a Scorpio Taurus that you've been watching, or a Scorpio watching you, Taurus, and there's a significant change in seeing like and it's well liked that you can see somebody going through some change, you know. But I also see that there is something that someone is still holding on to that they need to talk about, okay, because it needs to be fixed so that that person can get that off their heart. Yeah, look at that. Three of Swords energy reverse right there. Okay, whatever happened in the past, somebody's not settled with it. And it could be a Scorpio. Okay, or maybe you are having an issue with a Scorpio and you want to work past it with the Seven of Pentacles energy being here. Okay. Okay. I'll be more than a. Let's see what else you need to know, Taurus. If you guys wanna, I'm gonna be on here long. Probably not. Let me see what else you need to know. I don't think you're ready for this. Hold on, let's make sure all the cards are facing the right way. Support. Oh, your life purpose fully supports you. You might also be wanting to seek support or give support to someone, okay? Them signs that I mentioned, Sagittarius, no. Scorpio. Who else came out? Scorpio, Libra, Cancer, Pisces. Who else was it? Leo. I think that was it. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo. I said Sag, but I didn't mean Sag. Libra. You could be dealing with any of those signs, Taurus. You could be in support of them or they are in support of you at this time because there's a lot of sensitivity around you, which, you know, when you're very sensitive to energy like that, especially if you've been on this journey for quite a while, it usually means that there is another ascension that's taking place. And so as your body gets accumulated to the frequency atoms or whatever is in your vortex, you know, the body itself becomes a little more sensitive as you go through the spiritual ascension, right? I did mention something. No, that was Scorpio's reading where I mentioned herbs, but we do have working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. You may be wanting to give somebody their flowers. There's a component to this reading that has something to do with someone's spiritual journey and them no longer being in church or religious and watching them go through this transformation. And I feel like someone is really amazed by it. I don't get a bad vibe from it, but it does just seem very inquisitive that someone is really like just trying to see what their experience is or what they're going through. Let's see why they're so inquisitive though about your life. But I do feel like it's a good thing. So, you know, someone could be wanting to give you your flowers, or you yourself, Taurus, are like going through the spiritual journey and you're like, oh my God, watching this person is helping my spiritual journey. Because, you know, for a majority of us on our spiritual journey, when we first started, I started in 2020. I know platforms like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, even Facebook Reels and stuff like that, right? were really helpful because other people are just aware like you. Other people are conscious just like you, or they're already, you know, they've already kind of been on the journey. So, you can get to look what card came out. It's definitely has a spiritual component to it, but you can get like confirmation that you're also going, through the same thing. You're feeling those same symptoms. Your body is feeling this. You're feeling certain aches in certain places, and it's like, oh, those are ascension symptoms. You know what I'm saying? So that's what is that's what's here. Okay. We also have talked to your angels, and I just did a channel message on TikTok about someone's grandparents, especially the grandmother specifically, um, giving a message of hope or giving a message to the collective. If your grandmother had passed away, then that message may resonate with you, especially if you know that's one of your angels, right? I'll post it on YouTube later, but it's on TikTok. And the message is basically like, right now that you're in this season of rising, right? You're in the season of ascending through this transformation. And so as you go through this transformation, it's nothing like a transformation that you've ever experienced. It's very different from when you first started going through your spiritual awakening. I heard twin flame. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think and talk because I'm channeling and things are coming in at the same time. But anyways, so this transformation is very different, but you also know that your spiritual team got your back. Your grandparents are looking after you. They are assisting you, asking you, hey, if you need assistance, if you need guidance, say that. Talk to us. Right? We're here. You don't have to do this journey alone, and as well equipped as you may believe, and you are, right? I'm not going to take that away from you. As well equipped as you know that you are to be able to be on this journey, and you see your angel numbers and you do your meditating and all that other great stuff, talk to your spiritual team. Talk to your people on the other side and ask them for guidance. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, somebody just liked the reading that I was telling you guys about on TikTok. I just got the notification. So that's confirmation, okay? Your grandparents, look, she did it again. She just commented on it again. So that's double confirmation that your grandmother, your grandparents, like together. Okay, grandmother, grandfather, right? Even if they didn't pass at the same time, whatever. The spirit of your grandparents is protecting you at this time. They saying, hey, we got you. Talk to us. Okay? Talk to your angels. Yeah? Your life purpose? Your life's purpose is support. Okay? Taurus, feel the support. Get the support that you need. Your life purpose also involves helping children, teaching them, and healing them. Okay? We also got your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. I showed you guys at the beginning of the reading that I have my blue calcite. Okay? You want to know the properties of blue calcite? I can tell you. I really have. I think I've meditated with it like twice since I've had it. But I'll tell y'all. So it's the third chakra, the third eye chakra, the throat chakra. It's air, fire. The zodiac is Cancer. The affirmation to go along with the blue calcite is, I do not allow outside influences to disturb my inner peace. Yeah? You like? And then it says the metaphysical properties are forms a protective shield around one's aura and softens the impact of psychic stimuli. Let me tell you, speaking of that, I want to segue into this real quick. I was watching TikTok last night and I seen this guy talk about how, when you start ascending on your spiritual journey, people have different spiritual ranks and stuff like that, right? And people can see your light. And so he was talking about how to protect yourself. And I've seen other people talk about how to protect themselves. Like I know you can do the number 8 or whatever like that to protect your energy and stuff. But when you're at this stage, which collectively, if you're watching this and you're here and you're resonating with this message, do you know that you're at this level of ascension or this transformation, right? Where people can see your light. And you're aware that people can see your light because you're aware how people come around you to be like, oh, yeah. But they don't replenish that same shit. Once you be like, you pour into them, you laugh with them, you whatever you do, that's your thing that you're gifted in doing. You give them that, right? But they'll never give you that shit in return. The best way to protect yourself, and this is what the guy was saying on the TikTok video, he said the way to protect yourself is to imagine your aura, right? Imagine your aura, your light, and condense it into your body space. And he was saying that you can hold it in your heart chakra, you can hold it into your solar plexus, but but just being able to bring that energy or that light force in so that people can't, you know what I'm saying, energy vampire your ass. That was a good way of doing that. And then the 8 method too. And I was like, oh, and it's a visualization, right? It's a visualization. It's in the mind's eye. It's in your third eye. You could also bring that energy and that bring it all in and bring it into the focus of your third eye, right? What else does Spirit want you to know? Just dropping little gems and stuff. Something about your intuition is prevalent here. It's spot on. Fake flexing and screenshot. Oh Lord, you got somebody in your life that be fake flexing? Taurus. They be acting rich. They be acting like they be getting money. But you know that they don't be getting money. But somebody is hustling though. How they hustling and getting money at the same time? Some don't make sense. So we're gonna have to put some tarot on it real quick. And then I'm gonna let y'all go. I've been on here for 27 minutes reading for Taurus. Alright, if you ain't seen this video from the beginning, go watch it from the beginning. I appreciate you. This is your first time seeing my face. What's up? Again, my name is With Love Kendra. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so that when I post, you get the notification. Thank you for being here. If you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, the information to do that will be found in my description box. You can send me an email. Let's see what this says. Somebody stay hustling. Somebody really be hustling though. They be really making moves. Why you say they fake flexing though? Because you got the 10 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. And the 6 of Swords is in the reverse. Somebody be talking shit about somebody fake flexing, but they don't even know nobody like that. They don't even know this person like that, and they don't know you like that. To be like somebody faking. What's the screenshot about? It's some false bullshit ass rumor. The Tower card is in the reverse with the Page of Cups. And then the 3 of Swords. Somebody could just be on some old bullshit. Somebody just on some old bullshit, okay? Somebody on some old bullshit, dog. Real talk. Okay? So anyways, Taurus, that's what I have for you. Okay? I hope you liked it. If you didn't, that's okay. Maybe next time. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna go ahead and do Aries next. Okay? So I'm ending the live now. Bye.